Hey guys, this is me Akash here for Biology Vibes. So today I'm going to start a new series based on environment and ecology. So this is going to cover your unit 5 of class 12th NCERT Biology. So the unit contains four major chapters, the first one being this organisms and population. The chapter deals with a wide variety of topics. We'll start with the habitat and niche, like an organisms live in an environment and depends on that environment for its food, shelter, reproduction and various metabolic activities which it does. So how it affects the environment and how in return the environment affects it will be discussed in habitat and niche. Ecological succession, wherein we're going to discuss about a development of an ecosystem right from the basic starting material to the end, that's the climax community, the primary and the secondary succession, the various stages out there in the development of an ecosystem will be discussed in this sector in ecological succession. Okay, so an organisms, in order to survive better in its surrounding, it has to undergo certain modifications in it. So these modifications which it undergoes to adapt better for a better survival, that's called adaptation. So we're going to discuss about various adaptation an organism does in its body to survive better. We'll discuss various examples in ranging from various biomes like desert to Arctic to Antarctic circles, everything. Okay, so if an organism is living, it's not going to live alone. In the environment there will be other kind of populations also, other population of the same variety, of the similar variety, so it's going to interact with it. The interaction can be positive, negative, positive for both, negative for both, it can be positive for one, neutral for another. Various combinations are out there, right? So this can be mutualism, competition, predation, parasitism. These four are the major ones, but we'll definitely gonna discuss some more in this section, that's population interaction. Then we'll study about population attributes like the growth rate, the birth rate, the death rate, age distribution. Like we'll discuss about basic terminology like mortality, what's immigration, what's emigration, how the population is growing, how it's shrinking, various stages like reproductive phases, post-reproductive, pre-reproductive, and various growth curves ranging in population like the logistic growth curves or the exponential growth curves, which will tell how the organisms are growing. Okay, so coming to the highlights of this course, the course is totally based on NCERT biology. You'll find most of the content in this book, and you can follow it word by word if you follow the series. Slides upload will be there. So all the slides which I'm going to use in these presentation will be uploaded in my drive link, and the drive link will be given to you in the description below. So there's no need to pause the video and just read out like what's there in the slide. You'll get all the slides uploaded in my drive. Question discussions will be there. I'll try to discover and cover all the questions in NCERT back areas. So our and the NCERT example too. I'll try to cover that. Followed by previous year paper discussions so that the concepts which you have understood can be applied, like how it's going to be applied in the MCQs which are there in PMTs. So all these sections will be covered in this series. So that's kind of it, guys. Keep following this videos, lectures. It's going to contribute a lot to your medical preparations. All the best and keep watching Biology Vibes. Thank you.